and an ambition to brighten the world around us. The KMYG certainly strives to do this, and we ask for your support in 2021 and for all the years to come. As Sri Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, Uddhishta Parantapa. This means stand up and move forward. The Krishna Mandir Youth Group certainly strives to do this as a driving energy of this Mandir, and we invite you to do the same in your own lives as well as together with us. Again, we extend the invitation to you if you know any children, or if you are a child and you have friends who are adolescents or young adults, please invite them to come and join our youth group. We will welcome you with open arms. We're always open to it. May you have a prosperous 2021 and great things ahead. Thank you, and see you around.
Thank you very much, Krishna, for those wonderful greetings and a recap of some of the wonderful initiatives of the youth group for 2020 and the plans for 2021. At this juncture, I also want to add that I see many of the young children here. The Bal Vihar class has not been held physically face-to-face since, obviously, the lockdown in March of 2020. But what has happened through the kind initiative of some of the facilitators, and I want to single out as well Mr. Shiva Maharaj, who is here this morning, they have gone virtually with regard to having these Bal Vihar classes in an asynchronous fashion. Those of you who are teachers and students will know what I mean by that. I believe they're using Google Meets. Yes, Google Meets. And therefore, those of you who are registered as children or students of the Bal Vihar class, you can continue to do so until the decision is taken by the authorities to allow face-to-face classes once more. And those of you who are new and you may have, for example, grandchildren, nephews, nieces, who are of that age and would be interested in those classes, again, we'd invite you to see the teachers, see the coordinators, and you will be able to register on and also participate in the program. So we want to commend as well the facilitators of the Bal Vihar class for that wonderful initiative. As you see, the adaptability is there throughout the Mandir so that we can continue our practices and our worship. We'll have a very brief chant now, and then this will be followed by greetings from our chairman of the management committee.
Thank you.
greetings on this occasion of our first Sunday morning service of the year 2021. So please welcome him to the podium.
Members, welcome to Krishna Mandir, welcome to 2021. On behalf of the Management Committee of the Krishna Mandir, I'd like to say a very happy and prosperous New Year to all. And I can take this off. And as Rishi said, 2020 really threw a curveball at us. It threw a curveball to the entire world. And with eager anticipation of a vaccine that is coming, certainly it's coming, we can certainly say, and we can celebrate and say, good riddance to 2020. The Krishna Mandir wishes you and your extended family our best wishes and thanks for your continued support. Today, as I stand before you, I want to say a big thank you to a few individuals who really went beyond the call of duty in 2020 to ensure that Sanatan Dharma remain alive, remain intact, and supported our community. I first of all like to single out our pundit, and I'd like you all to give him a round of applause and his very dedicated family. We also like to say a thank you to Pandit Devendra, who came once a month for the services. We want to say thank you to Pujari and Asha, who ensure that the temple remains open, Diya's work every day, as well as providing support to Pandit Rujana as we try to celebrate all religious occasions. Our members of the cleaning staff, please give them a round of applause. We kept our surroundings clean and sanitized. I also want to say a big thank you to our flower line team who provided flowers every week. Thank to the Social Outreach Committee. I think their major project this year was a blood drive, and we all know the value of collecting blood. I would encourage all members that in the year 2021, we volunteer the members of the social committee to offer blood whenever this occasion arises again. I know it's ably led by Mr. Krishna Baharu Singh and supported by Mr. Jamun Maharaj. So I want to say thank you again to those guys. Now, several of our classes were cancelled this year. However, one class stood out in particular. It was a Bhagavad Gita class led by Mr. Anil Maharaj. I'd like to give Mr. Maharaj a round of applause. Mr. Thank you so very much. On Christmas Day, we celebrated Gita Jayanti with a virtual class, and I think there were over 41 attendants, and a couple came out of the UK, as well as there were members of the youth group who chanted chapter 12 of the Bhagavad Gita. I'd like to give those members a round of applause. A sincere attempt was made also virtually to conduct a children's class, and I'd like to say thank you so much to those persons responsible for that initiative. 2020 also brought some challenges in addition to COVID-19. Many of our members saw bereavement within their family, and I'd like to say that the Krishna Mandir offer our sincerest condolences to those members, and we, going forward, will also be providing constant support to those members. In fact, just this morning, I visited a home of someone who came here on several occasions, and she passed away that last time. We like to ask for Krishna to also to rest in peace. So as much as I want to say good riddance to 2020, we can be proud that our mandir was able to stay open observe all the COVID protocols, and do our duty by staying in touch with our community. Jai Sitaram and all the best.
Sitaram to our chairman, Mr. Malio Maharaj, for the wonderful greetings, and we want to congratulate our chairman, so please join me in giving him a round of applause. A very inspired and very wonderful leadership that we've enjoyed, notwithstanding difficult times of 2020. This morning, as I said, we're not performing this Sunday, but we will have a little difference. I know many of you are very keen on performing your RT together with your families, and therefore, I just want to join with all of the other stakeholders in wishing everyone all of the best for 2021. One of the important things about 2020 has been alluded to, it's been a challenging year. In all facets of our lives, with regard to all stakeholders, whether we're young, old, alike, there has been many, many challenges. And what is inspiring is that notwithstanding those challenges, that individuals have been able to overcome those hurdles. We offer our prayers for the 127 persons in this country who've lost their lives to the COVID virus, and to the millions who have been affected worldwide, and indeed for nearly 2 million persons who've lost their lives globally. That is something that cannot be understated. That is something that is very difficult to understand. And with those figures and with those memories in mind, even though, as our chairman has said, the vaccine has been began to be distributed and so on, the reality for us in this country is that the administration of that vaccine will not take place until sometime towards the middle of this year. What that means for us, therefore, is that the practices that we have so maturely embraced and engaged in, as you all are doing right now, the wearing of the masks, the sanitizing of hands, and the physical distancing, not congregating and not behaving irresponsibly, as we've seen, unfortunately, so many people doing. You know, those practices that you all have adhered to, we must continue that, at least for the first part of this year. And indeed, things will not go back to the usual way in which we are accustomed to. So part of these things are going to be part of our practices going on. One young lady told me that, well, you know, now I have to have a face mask to go in my wardrobe because I'm going to be wearing this all the time. So this is the reality that we're faced with. So 2021, we are going to have the need to continue to be disciplined. We're going to have the need to continue to exercise due care to those who are vulnerable in our society. We're going to have to do the things that are required, but at the same time, we want to ensure that our mental psyche and our mental makeup is not impacted adversely by all of these restrictions, by the inability to interact with each other and things of that nature. And that is incumbent upon us. It is reliant upon ourselves to ensure our mental well-being is preserved and is enhanced and is nurtured. That our families continue to be nurtured and the bonds within our family unit continues to grow. And the only way in which we can do that in a positive way, many people will find other ways, is through focusing our efforts and our mind on God. That is the most important way. And therefore the Mandir and the Mandir setting, whether it's physically or virtually, as many of you are looking on, gives us that little opportunity to encourage that growth and that development. We know one will bring, but we do know that we must have a vision so that we can overcome our challenges, and a vision that will take us into an upward and uplifting direction. This is what we must have for all of us. So at this juncture, this is what I'm going to propose. We will all collectively recite the Universal Peace Prayer. That we pray not only for ourselves as Sanatanis Hindus, but we pray for all of humanity, we pray for all of mankind. That prayer that is so needed at this point in time. So we will all chant that Universal Peace Prayer. When we have finished, I will position myself just to the end of the Hawan Put. Pujari will be there as well. And I will invite you all, as the group engages in Kirtan, to either proceed to the Murtis to perform your arti together with your family members, or you can come initially to offer to Agni Devta as we chant very intimately here, so we will not be group chanting the Gayatri Mantra. That Gayatri Mantra will be chanted as you make your offering into the Havan Kund to Agni Devta. So you have two options. You can either proceed first to the Murtis, or you can come first to the Havan Kund as you make our offerings while the group engages in Kirtan. Please ensure that when you are coming, that you are putting on one of the disposable gloves. So that is a must. You must have one of the gloves. If you don't have enough, please make sure that supply is replenished. And as you come forward, you will be using the spoon and you're offering ghee into the Havan Kund at each recitation of the Gayatri Mantra. As I said, at the same time, because if you wish to go to the Murtis first, you can do so. In all of this, please maintain physical spacing. So do not encroach on the physical space of another person. Families, you can go together. But individuals, please ensure you maintain the distancing between each other. Okay, so this is what we will ask you to do. I will invite Vishnu, Gambini, and some of the other members, I think Indian is here, who are familiar with our processes and who are familiar with our procedure to please give the guidance where it is necessary. I invite all of you to come. And one of the most important factors about the Gayatri Mantra is that it allows ourselves to be uplifted with that divine energy, with that divine inspiration. It allows us that when we are presented with choices to make, that with the blessings of Bhagwan, we always would make the right decisions in this life. That is one of the most powerful benefits of chanting the Gayatri Mantra. So at this juncture, I invite us all to sit upright as we join our palms together, firstly in engaging in the universal peace prayer. I'll ask the group to lead us in this, and then thereafter to join together with us as we engage in Havan and in Hati. Hari Om.
Bench by bench, please, if that's possible.
This bhajan is dedicated to the late Professor Hari Shankar Adish, whose tutelage has reached our Mandir, has been part of our Mandir for such a very long time. Om
Just before we have one more bhajan, just by way of sitting announcements. We do indeed value your presence here at the Mandir, and as we have communicated, the numbers over the ensuing preceding months have been rather low because of obvious apprehension on the COVID and the spread of COVID and so on. Having attended the Mandir this morning, I'm sure that you will feel assured that we have put in place all of the required protocols to ensure your safety. Nonetheless, we urge you at all times when you're in the Mandir to be mindful, so that when you come into the Mandir on a Sunday morning, again, the sanitization of the hands at the entrance, the use of the sanitizers within the Mandir, but after you finish your arti, because hand sanitizers are extremely flammable, so you don't want anybody having an accident. And to ensure the physical spacing and the wearing of the masks. This will be the protocol for all events at the Mandir until further notice. So we invite you to adhere to these protocols. Also, those of you who would want to sit to perform Hawan on a Sunday morning, you can intimate this request to any member of the management committee or to myself, so that we can accommodate you on a Sunday morning. Those of you wanting to do puja, similarly and likewise. So those are some of the announcements. Again, we would appeal to you to follow all the protocols, not only within the Mandirs, but again, when you are engaged in your daily activities, we must be mindful about the spread of this virus and what we can do to prevent that, and so preserve the health of our young ones. RT will not be circulated to you as we would normally do, but you would notice tallies are lit at various of the entrances, and there's a little basket there. So if it is that we want to make a donation towards the Mandir, as you are exiting, you can offer into the box. You can do your prarthana, your pranams and so on. Do not touch the tallies, please, because you will not have gloves on at that point in time. And these are some of the measures that we're trying to put in place to ensure the safety of everyone. We will have one final bhajan, and then we will conclude with final arati.
Hari Narayana Hari Om.
Praise Holy Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. We now stand for final arti. As we conclude our puja this morning, O Prabhu, we pray to you. You are omniscient, you are omnipotent, you are omnipresent. You know our heart, you know our mind, you know what is good for us, you know what is best for us. We ask you, Prabhu, to guide our decisions as we now embark upon this journey of this new year. We pray this morning in a special way for all of our students who will be resuming school tomorrow, and to all of our teachers who will once more be engaging in their learning and in their upliftment. May you provide that inspiration to them all to overcome all difficulties, all anxieties, all trouble. We pray as well for persons who may have suffered loss in the last year, those persons who have been affected by some bereavement, that you give them the strength to continue on, the courage and understanding to accept and to move closer and closer to you. For those persons who are ill, we ask you to bless them in a special way, to bless their families who nurture and care for them, that they would have the strength and they would have the courage to indeed to persevere. For you, O Lord and Mother and Father, you are family, you are friend, you are knowledge, you are wealth, you are everything to us. We surrender ourselves completely to you and seek your divine peace. Hari Om. अजजनेश्वर यादव पाहि मां शिव हरे विजयं गुरु मे वरम् प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मङ्गलम् प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मङ्गलम् प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मङ्गलम् ॐ मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलाय तनोहरि ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, विंध्याचल बिहारी लाल की जय, आज शक्ति नवदुर्गा मैया की जय, श्री पवनपुत्र हनुमान की जय। प्रेम से बोले श्री सच्चे सनातन धर्म की जय। Gentlemen around you, सबको एक जय सीताराम, जय सीताराम, जय सीताराम। May Bhagwan bless you all, may he keep you all, may he guide you all and inspire us all. Your prasad will be sealed on the outside as you exit the mandir. May you all have a very powerful day. May Bhagwan bless you for this upcoming year. And we look forward to seeing you all with us again next Sunday.